going to where my grandpa's first house was, where we had a little ranch, a little couple acre ranch. And this road, it used to be an actual paved road. This is where I grew up, where I spent a lot of my days as a kid. We had some horses. We had, this place never felt so bigger. It's this house right here with the detached garage. I remember having that detached garage. This back here used to be, we used to have some horses. It used to be like a couple of acres. But this was my grandpa's house growing up. A lot of Christmases there. There used to be a big oak tree here in the front. Swing off of the oak tree. My dad grew up here. A little tidbit about me and my family is my grandma, she had a cousin named Jay McDonald. He played steel guitar for Buck Owens. Jay McDonald used to come to this house after playing on the bands with Buck Owens, and he used to come here to this house and kind of stay a few nights, and he kept a shoebox full of hundreds in the attic. They're not there anymore. We as kids, we loved that house. Even my sister and my dad always, when my grandpa had to first move out from that house, when they were reselling it, they would do like the model walkthrough. Not the model walkthrough, but the open house walkthrough. It had like a curved wall hallway and all that good stuff. Boy, I got kicked in the eye by a horse here, and we asked my dad to take us riding on the horses. I was behind the horse, and he set my sister up on the horse. Of course, I'm a kid, and I don't know about behind the horse. I mean, I'm sure they taught us, but we didn't remember, or I didn't remember. And anyways, my dad set my sister up on the horse, and then the horse kicked me in my eye, and I remember crying. I can't remember what all happened with all that, but I remember crying. Wish you could go back, right? Anyways, that was Grandpa's old house. Grandpa, my dad's dad. This corner right here, where these apartments are, it used to be called Tulare Irrigation District. They moved to, rebuilt a facility out in the country, and my dad still works there, or I think he retired. But this entire thing used to be full of like irrigation stuff, tractors, shops. When I was a kid, I used to always go to my dad's job there with him. Like I'd go hang around the shop. Memories just as a kid, it was a blast. When I first had my driver's license, I was driving that Jeep, and my dad let me drive the Jeep to school, and I'd pick up a friend, but I remember having to pick my dad back up from work. And so I'd pull in there and I'd pick him up from work. After I got out of school, he would get off of work, and I remember having to go in there and pick up my dad. Just a bunch of building shops and tractors and trucks and all kinds of stuff, for the irrigating the water here in Tulare County, for all the farmland and all that stuff. But just memories as a kid, and gosh, I wish you could go back, One of those.